Welcome! What can I do for you today? Name's Ladle. I'm the lead supervisor for this depot. I organise, I direct. You can think of me as the heart of this operation. After Kayla, of course. Glory be to she who shines and all who walk in her light. This is an underground supply depot. We receive supplies for the castle here, then transport them up the Dragonspear. Not a glamorous job, I'll admit, but an important one. Well, fish folk, that's why. The Shugin, or however you call them.
Identify yourself! Find someone I know and trust to vouch for you. But you should know that in these caverns, I know more people than I trust. Now be off with you.
Ah! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No, I'm sorry. It's not you. It's Adoy. The closer we get to the fugue plane, the louder he gets. It's not far from here, I can tell you that much.
A riddle? Minsk loves a riddle. Where is the mountain under the hill? I think it's over there.
Over there? Gods help us all. Or if not all, at least me.
Hold your attacks! Fall back!
Stand your ground. Rein the Driders in.
This assault benefits neither of us. I suggest a parley.
I suggest you withdraw. We are searching for 2 young drow, adolescents lost in the tunnels.
You will fall beneath our blades, fiend! Stones fell around us. The screams of the dying filled our ears. We ran, seeking safety. Wings beat in the air. There was fire. I smelled burning flesh. A stone cut me as a wall collapsed. We wander this place endlessly now, unable to find our path to the Fugue Plain. These caverns all look the same to our dead eyes. Can you help us?
That ghost's voice is so familiar. Mistress Spirit, if I may, can I ask you your name?
In life, I was called Litla Barker's daughter.
She has bested you already, and you know it not. You are here, buried beneath the dirt, while she prepares for victory far above. Is this your grand plan? I had hoped for more from one of your lineage. All have a part to play, it is true. But will you stand center stage and command the respect you are due? Or fade into the background, another anonymous player whose name will be lost to history? Your army has grown fat with purpose, courageous and utterly devoted to their cause. What reason have you to be here, child of Baal? What is it that has driven you to such inglorious confines? How heroic. Is that all there is? Justice is a fickle and ever-changing mistress. The line twixt retribution and vengeance is exceedingly thin. Your path twists and forks like a serpent's tongue. With every word you utter, every enemy you fell, your soul becomes clearer to me. I see that you will let nothing stand in your way. To achieve your goals, you will use every tool in your grasp. Poison and sabotage are but another weapon to you. I respect that. I seek someone with the potential I require to move forward. I have found 2 candidates. Do I choose the child of light or the child of death? Which of you is worthy? You believe you have a choice. That is delightful. The Shining Lady has secrets hidden even from herself, as do you. What happened on Dragonspear Bridge should have taught you that much, if nothing else. There are many forces at play, more than you realize, and there is much at stake. Dragonspear Castle offers more to you than an opportunity for reconnaissance and sabotage. There you may spy the snake that nestles in Kayla's bosom. Use the gifts you have, and you may learn more about the threat you truly face.
Stop. You will go no further. I am Halatathler, and I guard the entrance to Canaglim. There is no passage here but through me, which means there is no passage at all. My clutch, my precious eggs, lost to me so long ago. I never knew how or why. The necromancer responsible for this atrocity must be long dead. But my hatchlings, did you see them? Do they yet live? My poor children. But at least I know they are at peace, and I thank you for that. I am bound by magic, and cannot help you while my essence is trapped. Find and free it, and I will aid you. Good luck, traveler. Good. I am glad you were courageous enough to pass me by. I did as I was bid, but I'll do no more than that. Your passage will displease my master, which pleases me greatly. Fare thee well in lost Canaclim.
This is it. This is the portal to the Fugue Plain. That's not a Oh, it's a fountain. That makes more sense. Not a lot more sense, but a bit.
Ha! You see, Boo? I was right. The mountain was over there.
Do not struggle. Surrender your life to us, and your body to him.
Brothers, carry on! We are not alone!
I am in your debt, little one. My name is Halatathler. I wish I could have helped more. As it was simply good fortune Carrion ordered me to do what was in my power to prevent intruders, rather than all that was in my power. It was just one word that stood between her and her end. I have heard this name. My captors mentioned her on occasion, and in every instance they spoke with contempt. A puppet, they called her, doing their dark master's work. Farewell, child of Baal. The road before you is dark and full of peril. To navigate its twists and turns, you will need allies, friends. Choose them wisely. Now I must depart. Nepenthe calls me to the Fugue Plain.
Adoy! But you're... I don't know how to say this, but you're, well, a spirit. You're a little bit dead. Actually, more than a little. Completely would be more accurate.
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to remember dying. Bloody inconvenient. Couldn't have happened at a worse time.
So no matter what we did, we couldn't save you. And you knew. You spent weeks driving me insane for no reason at all? Shut up, bucko. I don't want to hear it. I can't believe you, Adoy! Ugh! If you weren't already dead, I'd kill you myself.
Now, there's no need for that. Oh, completely unnecessary. There was something I wanted to tell you. Death does make the memory a little fuzzy. Yes. How I died. I was tortured to death by red wizards.
What?
It was a little confusing at first, but I did glean some information whilst various internal organs were being ripped from my, body.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Be careful, Nera. Watch out for yourself and other wild mages. The Order of 8 Staves is coming. The Order of 8 Staves, they call themselves, I think. I was mildly eviscerated at the time, which does rather tend to distract. Well, there's little I can tell you, but be wary. Ever vigilant. If you are attacked, strike back instantly and without mercy. Or flee. Whichever you think is best. You'll figure it out.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to.
Thank you, Nera. Spending eternity in this place will be far less painful than where I was. Be safe, little wild one. Remember what I've told you. Do what you can to protect the others.
I will. Well, that was... I don't know what that was. On the upside, my head isn't splitting in two anymore, so there's that. But if Adoy is right, if the Red Wizards are really coming, I'd better get prepared. You saved me in Bridgefort. You helped me with Adoy. I'm not leaving you until Kalar's dealt with.
Thank you, my ancestor. It is good to know my bloodline continues in such strong and good-hearted kin as you.
What's this? Not good, but maybe good enough. Those are goblin shaman robes. That staff, too. Or that armor. Couldn't do the summoning dance in it. But if it's as strong as it looks, it might keep me alive.
Don't touch me, vermin!
It happens. Talk, ghost. Who are you?
I am Grunter, Claw Lord of the Dak Decanter clan. You mock me?
Forget them. Talk to me. How is it you're here, Grunter Dak Decanter?
I died, but I'm not leaving my armor. Oh no, it's mine, mine, no one else's. What? You would foul my armor with this female? Never! I won't allow it! I'll crush your bones to powder, drink your blood like wine! I'll suck her soul out of her body and cast it down in the Bonelands forever!
That means no. What world is mine? Flesh or ghost? Can't live in both, not anymore. Gotta pick. Shaman or warrior? Robes or armor? Don't know. You're right. I will do as you say.
Cretin, we could have been killed in the time it took you to slay that monster.
Kalit, they don't talk like us on the surface, remember?
Are we to speak like surface dwellers now? I suppose on the surface they would offer thanks. How tiresome. Very well. Thank you for saving us.
They tell it true. The surface is no place for young drow. You'll find nothing but ruin up there.
I am a daughter of one of the great houses, while Umar is just a servant. He's so pretty and amusing, though, I decided I must have him. My mother would never let us be together, so we ran away. On the surface, we'll make a new home, and I can do as I like with him.
I too made the decision to leave the Underdark. It was not a path easily walked. I did, but I paid a high price. In a moment, I lost all family and friends. My history, my connection to our people, was gone. In time, but even now I'm seen as an intruder in the sunlight, an evil drow not to be trusted. I am outcast, both above and below. We should move quickly, Abil. I dislike being underground. I do. My faith lies now with Shar the Night Singer. I find the dark soothing. The shadows remind me of the sweet oblivion to come after death. That is a long story I do not feel like retelling. Suffice to say, the Spider Queen asked more of me than I could give. When I lost everything and found myself abandoned in the darkness, that is when I heard Shar whisper to me. I admire your bravery. Yes, let us press on.
Our young have returned to us. They told us all. It seems that you performed competently, despite my misgivings.
Who are you?
Rhonda? Is it really you? What are you doing down here? No, I'm with my friend here. This is my cousin, Rhonda Swiftwood's daughter. Rhonda, we're working against the Crusade. Well, he is. I'm mostly just along for the ride. That depends on whether we can get past those ogres and up to Dragonspear.
Ogres? You mean Einar and Betror? A happy worker's a more productive worker, Betror. That's a fact. I can prove it with numbers.
Rhonda, good to see you.
I was wondering if you could do me a little favor. My cousin here needs to get up to the basement.
Sure, no problem. Have him and his friends hop on. Belbin say no taking people up without permission. Belbin say a lot of things. Get on board. Best we get you up quick.
I will, Glint. You just make sure you do the same.
What's the meaning of this? I didn't requisition any more supplies, and you're not one of Heffernan's Black Hoods. Explain yourself.
You could have at least tried.
Those idiots. I'll flay their lice-infested hides for this. That doesn't tell me what you're doing up here. Wait, you're not one of us?
And at last the sun breaks through the cloud.
The castle is under attack! Get them!
You're here? But how? No matter. Olvenon, Isserin, bring me the boar spawn's blood. You're in the belly of the beast. There is no escape. I shall return with reinforcements to finish this once and for all.
Bloody hells, Heffernan, what is it now? Wait, you're not Heffernan. Who are you? I've no love for the fell-dirking beast. The swine bound me here. In life, I was Deros Dragonspear, builder of this castle. I've lingered here many years, watching my last home change hands and fall to ruin. He plays the pious, kind-hearted priest, but he's trying to open a gate to the 9 hells, the snake. I first saw Heffernan when he came down here with that Aasimar, what's her name, Kayla. You know what an Aasimar is? Celestial blooded, you could say. They needed divine blood to open the gate, but Kayla's wasn't strong enough to do the job. Heffernan got madder than a hornet in a helmet. He stormed off with Kayla trailing after him. When he came back, I saw him use that altar there to speak with some dark creature. The fiend spotted me. Heffernan bound me right quick. I've been trapped ever since. I don't know, probably. I overheard Heffernan say Kayla's blood was too weak, too diluted by generations. The god's direct descendants. Open a vein and that portal could pop right open. Rub those marks on the floor out and you'll break the spell binding me. Lend a hand. Or a boot. Get me out of this. I'm free. But the fugue pulls on my soul. I hear the call of my old friend Halatathlair. Thank you for bringing us back together. Listen now. In the center of the castle's main hall floor mosaic is a loose stone. If it's not been discovered, you should find something of worth beneath it. Axe high, friend. When you find Heffernan, give him a good kick in the nether regions for Deros Dragonspear.
Hey, what be all that noise upstairs? Yeah, sounded like big fight. Oh, that makes sense. Go on past.
I wonder if birds ever die of old age while they're flying and fall right out of the sky. What is this? What? No, I don't believe it.
You must, mine sister. The evidence is here before thine eyes.
Anyone could have written these papers. A squirrel, even. I met a talking squirrel in a taproom once. It could happen.
Yes. Yes, I see it now. Her madness had grown unchecked.
Do not do this, Riga. We can still make her see reason.
What are you saying, Riga? This cannot be!
What have I done? How did I come to be this monster? Perhaps thou art right. I will return to Rashomon and confess my deeds. The Lodge will set my punishment.
Minsk knows what punishment he would deal out, and it would be more than a stern butt-kicking.
Thou helped me when I was in turmoil. Here, take this as a symbol of my thanks. I suspect I will need it no longer.
Ibilth, my boots are worn down to the skin of my feet. We've been walking so long. Do not try to placate me with hollow compliments. What are you trying to accomplish with your flattery? I would prefer if we simply cease conversation for the time being. I shall not complain about my feet again.
Oh, bind me! Come here, we've got to get back to camp. I just saw a face I'd hoped never to see again. That man over there. I killed him once. And then 4 more times. I don't want to talk about it. I'd hoped our last meeting would stay our last. Let's just get out of here before he recognizes me. His name's Beno Famari, and it's not him I'm worried about. It's the hundreds of crusaders that'll come running if we cross paths. Because if that happens, there's a better than good chance I'll kill him again. Fine. Beno and I were together. It was a long time ago, and it didn't end well, especially for him. I got Roma, so I'm not complaining. He was there when she was conceived. He was never her father. When I told him about Roma, I was young and stupid then. Becoming a mother smartened me up fast. Whatever I do in this life, whatever regrets I have, Roma's not one of them. She never will be. I love her, which is just one of the many reasons I'd rather avoid dying here. If you really think I should talk to him, I will, but I'm telling you, it's not a good idea.
Pretty badly, I'm guessing. On a scale of 1 to apocalyptic, I'd wager on something around terrible.
He hurt me, I hurt him back. Let's just leave it at that. If you want to talk to him, let's go. Otherwise, we should get back to our camp.
Helm's steely eye. Shale, is that you?
Beno.
I'm Beno Famari. I'm surprised to see you, Shale.
No more than I am to see you. You'll have to excuse us. We're on, official crusade business.
I'm surprised, Shale. You were always so loyal to the Flaming Fist. What made you turn to Kalar? The Shale Corwin I know would never turn on the Flaming Fist. That was why things turned sour between us.
That had nothing to do with what happened to us, Beno, and you know it. I'm not who I was when we were together. Motherhood opened my eyes. I want more from life than what the Fist promised. Is that so hard to believe?
Just answer me one question, Shale. Just one question, and I'll let you be on your way. How is, what is her name? Roma, yes? How is my daughter? I have a right to know about my child. Good. That's good to know. Well, I'll not keep you any longer. We're beginning preparations for the final attack. This will all be over soon, one way or another. Get on your way.
Can I help you?
You are a good friend. Thank you. Did you have any luck finding that gem for me? Thank you. I'll finish the necklace and present it to Jaheira right away.
If I understand you correctly, then, you are willing to surrender your troops and abandon Dragonspear Castle. All we have to do is give you the ball spawn.
You better not be considering this offer, Delancey. We all know you're a coward. Don't be a traitor, too.
You understand my position, then. I need the Child of Baal, but only for a short time. I shall return them safe, unharmed, within the week, and disperse my troops from Dragonspear Castle.
I only intended to clarify the offer, Stonehand. No need for accusations. Ah, there you are. We've only just started negotiations. I think there are some promising avenues we can explore.
She wants you. She says she'll disband her army and surrender if you go with her. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it?
Listen to me. The lost souls of the Dragonspear dead need a hero. That hero is you. Join me, and together we shall liberate the souls trapped in the Nine Hells. You know nothing of me, Godling. You have no idea of the compromises I've made, the people I lost to stand here today. If you did, you would not be so quick to condemn me.
I told you, my lady. Boraskia Bridge was an omen. This person cannot be trusted. You cannot rely on them to do the right thing.
Please, there's no need for such inflammatory language. We're all working toward the same end here. Unpalatable compromises must sometimes be made for the greater good.
I agree with Delancey.
You what?
Oh, don't waggle your finger at me, Nederlock. You've got troops to spare. My militia's 50 souls strong, and I know them all by name. I know their families. Daggerford answered the call, but do any of you care about us? The hills you do.
Use your brains, both of you. We can't agree to this. The reports from Baldur's Gate said someone paid for the hero's blood on a sword. Now Kalar wants the hero under her control. I don't like it.
Someone in Baldur's Gate paid for the Ballspawn's blood? Why? Heffernan, what can this mean?
Calm yourself, my lady. It is likely a coincidence, unrelated to our plans. Appeal to the Child of Baal. Make him understand the importance of cooperation.
If it'll save the troops.
What Kalar plans for the hero may be worse than loss of life. I understand your position, Stonehand, but you must see that cooperation could end in a bigger disaster than a battle.
It pains me to say it, but Nederlock is right. This time. Though I'd happily sacrifice the Ballspawn's life to end this war, we don't know what sending them off with Kalar means.
Time is now our enemy. If someone else seeks the Ballspawn, I cannot wait any longer for you to see the light. What will not be given freely must be taken.
As you command, my lady.
When next you see my banner, it will be at the head of the army that marches on you. For righteousness, for justice.
So be it. Everyone back to camp. Prepare for an attack.
May Time Mora favor us. Well, I sincerely hope you're worth what you just cost us.
Guess it's war, whether we like it or not.
Let's get you back to the camp. You're not safe here.
Are you sure she did want you killed?
I was there when it happened. Those men weren't there to invite us to a ball.
War rarely makes sense.
And it's the common folk who pay the price more often than not.
To win a war, sacrifices must be made. I'm glad you find it amusing. Some of us aren't so lucky as to see the humor in it.
Let's not stand here arguing about it. It won't be long before archers start picking us off. Back to camp. Let's go.